Welcome back to Galaxy Kids. Today's video, we're going to tell you all about our reptiles and show you our daily routine with them.
So first up is, you just met Tort, and tell us a little bit about Tort.
She's 22, and like as I said, she's a redfoot. My dad's had her since she was a baby.
And this is just her outdoor enclosure. It is almost time for her to be able to stay out all day, but that we have to finish this enclosure first.
So I've got to put the deer net so the neighbor's cat doesn't get in because Dad's worried about that.
And then there'll be garden plants here.
Yeah, we need to put a few more boards here because she could easily, she's just now figuring out she can get up over these.
All right. What are you doing, Ellie?
I'm gonna go spray Tort down and give her some water.
And who is Tort?
A tortoise.
What kind of tortoise is she?
A redfoot.
All right. The architect behind this is Mom, who has been doing all this in her spare time, what little she has.
And eventually we're probably gonna build a cement water. Ed, what are you eating? Ed. Oh my God. She didn't even get a bite. Now I'm gonna get Conchu out and put him in from his indoor enclosure to his outdoor enclosure.
What is Conchu?
He's a bearded dragon. How old is he?
We don't really know. Why do we not know?
So we think he's maybe about 4 to 5, because when we lived in Florida, our neighbors called us as hey, there's a bearded dragon in our backyard. Can you come get him? And Dad and I are like, okay, let's just go, because they were our friends. And so then we went over, and Dad's like, we're not gonna keep him. And then he put him on his shoulder, and he just sat there on the way home. And then my mom was like, we're not gonna keep him. And then he crawled in her lap.
And so we rescued him out of a random backyard because he was living wild in Florida, which he's not supposed to be. So here he is with us. So let's take him to the outdoor enclosure. So this is his outdoor enclosure.
Yeah, and this property is guarded.
Yeah, gotta be careful. So there is a video of us building this, but it is next to the rabbit enclosure. So it's about 8 feet long, and I need to cut the grass in here, but
How tall is he?
it's probably about 4 foot tall. But he has a water thing there, his food bowl there, and he gets to sit outside in the sun where he's protected by these, a little bit by these screens here, but from animals and predators. But he actually loves to be out here, chases everything that gets in here. All right, now we're in where?
My room.
And your room has who?
Popcorn.
And who is Popcorn?
My African house snake.
Your African house snake.
He's albino, and we got him for a very, very low discount because it was the last day of the show, and because one of his eyes is bigger than the other. It's very hard to tell now. He's grown out of it, but he's still.
Camera. There we go.
You tell?
Mm-hmm. Not really. You really can't tell.
But
You can see from above a little bit. The left eye is just a little bit bigger. The African house snakes don't have what?
teeth.
Yeah. And so what does he eat?
Pinkies.
Yeah. So he just kind of constricts them and then swallows them.
Some days he just eats them whole up.
Yeah. All right. Who is this?
This is Bolt, our rescued
Easy.
Russian tortoise. You can see here, we got him from a house that couldn't take care of him properly. They had him living in an indoor enclosure with no UVB for his whole life, and that led to some shell deformities. It's gotten a lot better, but it's still visible.
Yeah, so he was about 8 and had lived in a very small indoor enclosure without lights, and had not been fed a great diet. And he was kind of, honestly, a little bit mean. But now we've held him more. He lives outside during the summer, which we're actually building him a new enclosure. So he'll be outside probably within 2 weeks when we get done with that. Odin is trying to smell him. Odin is very good with the tortoises, but he wants to smell them. We have box turtles that are all across our yard, and he leaves them alone. So Bolt, you can see right now he's got a little bit of rough dryness on his shell. That'll get better as we get him outside for the summer. He's very hissy, but that's Bolt. Well, Ellie, that's all of our reptiles, right? And you can see his indoor enclosure with lights and obviously up against an outdoor huge window for the winter, but it's summer and he's about ready to go out, so.
And Odin's just so jealous that he's not getting camera time.
Oh, do we need to do an update video with you, Odin? Is that what you need? Is that what you need? All right, well, I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
See you next time. Maybe it'll be my video. All right, let's see if I can get the little guy on camera here. Let's sneak up on him. Oh, they left. Oh, there they are. You see this little baby. Oh my God, so cute. Oh, Mama's not happy with me. Look how cute that baby is, yeah. All right, let's leave you alone, Mom. We'll go away.